Welcome back to my channel Rare Coins Shop. If you love discovering hidden treasures, you're in the right place. Today, we're revealing some coins that could be worth way more than you think. Stick around to find out. New here? Like, subscribe, and let's dive in. We're going to take a closer look at a coin that may just be hiding in your collection, the 1945 US Liberty 1-cent coin. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a penny, but trust me, this coin has a story to tell and a value that might just surprise you. If you're ready to learn how a humble penny could be worth a small fortune, stick around till the end, and we'll reveal just how much this iconic coin is worth today. The 1945 US Liberty 1-cent coin was minted at a pivotal moment in American history. As World War II was coming to an end, the United States was gearing up for a new era. This coin was produced during the final stages of the war, and it holds a significant connection to that period. The design on the coin itself, created by artist Victor David Brenner, features the famous image of Lady Liberty, her profile facing to the right, with her hair swept back in a way that symbolizes freedom, strength, and the ideals of the United States. It was a design that resonated with many during a time when the country was overcoming the challenges of war and stepping into a brighter future. The reverse side of the coin features the image of a wheat stalk, which was a popular design element used on U.S. pennies from 1909 to 1958. This wheat penny, as it's often called, became one of the most recognizable and beloved coins in American numismatics. The wheat stalk symbolizes the country's agricultural roots and the hard work of American farmers. It's a fitting image for a time when the country was focused on rebuilding and prospering after the devastation of war. While the 1945 US Liberty 1-cent coin was struck in relatively large numbers, it's important to understand why it still holds significant value today. The value of a coin, even one as small as a penny, isn't determined by just its face value. Coins like the 1945 penny are often worth much more because of their rarity, condition, and sometimes even the historical context behind them. For example, most of the 1945 pennies that were minted have circulated extensively over the years. This means that many of them are in worn condition, showing signs of age and use. However, the key to unlocking the true value of this coin lies in its preservation. A coin that has been well kept, carefully stored, and has avoided the usual wear and tear of circulation can be much more valuable than one you'd typically find in your pocket or a change jar. What really sets the 1945 Liberty 1-cent coin apart from the rest is the 1945 double die variety. This particular coin features a noticeable error where the obverse design, the side with Lady Liberty, is double struck. This means that the coin was stamped twice in the same spot, creating a double image of the design. This error is a rare find and is highly sought after by collectors because it's a unique piece of history. The double die variety was not intentional, and it only occurred on a few coins, making them particularly valuable. If you're lucky enough to have a 1945 penny with this minting error, you could be holding on to something truly special. But even without the double die, the 1945 penny still holds a place of importance in the world of coin collectors. It's part of the historic Wheat series, and the 1945 date is one that's particularly desirable to many who collect coins from the World War II era. So, just how much could the 1945 US Liberty 1-cent coin be worth? While most of the coins from this series are worth only a few cents or a couple of dollars if they're in average condition, some of the rare varieties can be worth a lot more. For a 1945 penny in mint or uncirculated condition, the value can be quite impressive. However, if you have one of those special, double die, coins with the error, the value can skyrocket. Here's the moment you've been waiting for. If you have a well-preserved 1945 Liberty 1-cent coin, or one with the coveted, double die, error, it could be worth a staggering $220,000. Yes, you heard that right, $220,000 for a single penny. This remarkable value is a reminder that sometimes the smallest coins hold the greatest surprises. So, if you've been hanging on to your old pennies or have a collection of coins from the 1940s, it's definitely worth checking to see if you have a 1945 Liberty 1-cent coin in your collection. You might just be sitting on a hidden treasure. Second rare coin, we're diving into the world of one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatics, the 1949 U.S. Liberty 1-cent coin. If you've ever come across one of these old pennies in your collection or even in your change jar, you might be holding something far more valuable than you think. Stick around, because by the end of this video, we'll reveal just how much this seemingly modest coin could be worth today. The 1949 U.S. Liberty 1-cent coin is a part of the famed Wheat Penny series, which was in circulation from 1909 until 1958. This series holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, and the 1949 version is no exception. The coin features the classic design by Victor David Brenner, with Lady Liberty's portrait on the obverse, symbolizing the strength and ideals of freedom that define the United States. On the reverse side, you'll find the familiar image of two stalks of wheat, an emblem of the country's agricultural history and a tribute to the hard-working American farmers who have long played a vital role in the nation's growth. The 1949 Liberty 1-cent coin is particularly significant because it was minted just after the end of World War II. By this point, the United States was transitioning into a period of economic recovery and growth. The coin was part of the larger effort to move beyond wartime shortages and rebuild the nation. And while it may seem like just another coin in a long line of penny designs, it represents a pivotal moment in American history. However, what makes the 1949 penny particularly interesting for collectors isn't just its design or historical context, it's the rarity and the condition of the coin. Although millions of these coins were minted in 1949, not all of them have survived the test of time in good condition. Over the years, many of these pennies have circulated extensively, becoming worn and damaged from everyday use. But here's where it gets exciting: finding a 1949 penny in excellent, uncirculated condition is becoming increasingly rare, and that's what can drive its value up significantly. The 1949 penny is often overlooked because it was minted in large numbers, but there are certain factors that can make one of these coins stand out from the rest. The quality of the coin is one of the most important factors. Coins that have been stored well and are free from heavy circulation wear tend to be worth much more than those that are tarnished or scratched. If you have a 1949 penny that's in mint condition, you might be looking at a valuable piece of history. In addition to its condition, another factor that makes the 1949 Liberty 1-cent coin more desirable is the possibility of rare varieties or minting errors. Like many coins from this era, the 1949 penny has been known to show subtle variations in its design due to the minting process. These variations can include slight differences in the positioning of the design or even slight imperfections in the strike itself. While these variations are small, they can make a huge difference in the coin's value, especially if the error is particularly rare or noticeable. The most sought-after 1949 pennies are those that have unusual characteristics, such as the famous D/D error or other types of double die varieties. These coins were struck with an additional mark or design error, making them unique and incredibly valuable to collectors. If you happen to have a 1949 penny with one of these minting errors, you could be holding a piece of numismatic history that is worth far more than you might have expected. But even without the rare errors, the 1949 penny has continued to grow in popularity among collectors, especially for those who focus on completing a full set of wheat pennies. The coin's value increases significantly when it is in near-perfect, uncirculated condition, and collectors are often on the lookout for those pieces that stand out from the crowd. Now, you may be wondering, how much could a 1949 Liberty 1-cent coin really be worth today? While most 1949 pennies in average circulated condition might only be worth a few cents or a few dollars, the value skyrockets for those in exceptional, mint condition. And for coins with rare minting errors, the value can increase exponentially. So if you have one of these rare, well-preserved coins, you could be in for a big surprise. And here's the big reveal: if you have a 1949 Liberty 1-cent coin in mint or near mint condition, or better yet, one with a rare minting error, you could be holding a coin worth an incredible $210,000. Yes, you heard that right, $210,000 for a single 1949 penny. It's truly astonishing to think that a coin as small and unassuming as a penny can hold such immense value, but that's the magic of rare coins. Even though the 1949 penny was produced in large numbers, finding one in pristine condition or with a unique minting error makes it an incredibly valuable piece of history. So, if you've been holding on to old pennies or have a collection of wheat pennies from the 1940s, it might be time to take a closer look. You could be holding on to a rare treasure worth far more than its face value. Third expensive coin, we're going to explore an incredibly fascinating coin, the 1954 US Liberty 1-cent coin. If you think that a penny from the 1950s wouldn't be worth much, think again. This little piece of American history holds a special place in the world of numismatics and could be hiding a surprise for those lucky enough to come across one in pristine condition. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll find out just how valuable this 1954 penny could really be. Let's start by understanding the context in which the 1954 penny was minted. The 1950s were a time of great change in the United States. The country was emerging from the shadows of World War II, and the post-war economy was booming. The coin itself comes from an era of prosperity, and its design reflects the ideals of the time. Created by famed artist Victor David Brenner, the design features Lady Liberty on the obverse side, her profile facing to the right with her hair flowing freely. The image is symbolic of the freedom and strength that the nation held dear. On the reverse side, you'll see the iconic wheat stalks, which were featured on U.S. pennies from 1909 until 1958. This wheat penny, as it is commonly called, is beloved by collectors for its simple yet powerful design, symbolizing the nation's agricultural roots and hardworking farmers. The wheat stalks, together with the strong image of Lady Liberty, make the 1954 penny a representation of both the past and the future of the United States. In 1954, the U.S. Mint struck millions of pennies, and the 1954 variety was produced at the Denver Mint. While the coin itself isn't particularly rare in terms of mintage numbers, its value has steadily grown over time due to a variety of factors. One of the biggest reasons for the 1954 penny's increasing worth is its condition. The vast majority of these coins were circulated extensively, which means they were subjected to the wear and tear of everyday use. As a result, most of the 1954 pennies that are out there today are not in the best condition, but here's where it gets interesting. The value of coins is heavily influenced by their state of preservation. A 1954 penny that has been carefully stored or well preserved over the years can be incredibly valuable. If you're lucky enough to come across one that's in mint or near mint condition, you could be holding on to a rare gem. Uncirculated coins, meaning coins that were never used in regular circulation, are far rarer than you might think, and they command premium prices in the market. Another reason the 1954 penny is sought after by collectors is the possibility of minting errors. Although minting errors can happen on any coin, they tend to be more valuable when they are unique or uncommon. For example, some 1954 pennies were struck with slight design variations, off-center strikes, or even double strikes. These errors can make a seemingly ordinary penny far more valuable, as collectors are always on the lookout for these unusual and one-of-a-kind pieces. The 1954 penny also holds a special place in the hearts of collectors who focus on assembling complete sets of wheat pennies. As a part of the final years of the Wheat Penny series, the 1954 is a key piece in completing a collection, and its desirability among collectors has only grown over the years. So, just how much could a 1954 penny be worth today? Well, most 1954 pennies in average condition are worth only a few cents or a few dollars, but when you start talking about coins in excellent, uncirculated condition or those with rare minting errors, the value rises dramatically. The 1954 penny is especially valuable if it is in pristine condition, as there are fewer and fewer of these coins left in such a well-preserved state, but for the truly rare and pristine examples, the price can soar to impressive heights. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. If you happen to have a 1954 Liberty 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, it could be worth an astounding $180,000. Yes, that's right, $180,000 for a single penny. It's incredible to think that such a small, seemingly insignificant coin could have such immense value, but that's the magic of rare and well-preserved coins. The 1954 penny, when found in the right condition or with a rare minting error, can fetch a price that far exceeds its original face value. So, if you have any old pennies or if you've been collecting wheat pennies over the years, it's worth taking a closer look at the 1954D variety. It could be the hidden treasure you've been waiting for. Make sure to check its condition, and if you happen to have one with a unique minting error, you might just be holding onto a coin that's worth a small fortune. Last unique coin, we're taking a deep dive into a coin that's earned its place in numismatic history, the 1957 U.S. Liberty 1-cent coin. At first glance, it might seem like just another penny from the 1950s, but there's much more to this little coin than meets the eye. If you've ever wondered how a simple penny could possibly be worth a small fortune, stick around because by the end of this video, you'll learn just how valuable this 1957 penny could be. To understand the value of the 1957 U.S. Liberty 1-cent coin, let's start with a little background. The 1957 penny is part of the famous Wheat Penny series, which was in circulation from 1909 to 1958. This series is beloved by collectors for its historical significance and timeless design. The 1957 coin features the familiar image of Lady Liberty, designed by Victor David Brenner. Her profile, facing to the right, represents freedom, strength, and the core ideals of the United States. The reverse side, as always, showcases the iconic wheat stalks, symbolizing the nation's agricultural roots. The 1957 coin was struck during an interesting period in American history. The United States was in the midst of post-war prosperity, with the economy flourishing and a sense of optimism in the air. The 1950s saw a boom in industry, technology, and culture. The coin's design reflects this moment in time, with its timeless yet simple elements that connect to both the past and the future of America. Despite the fact that the 1957 penny was minted in large numbers, it has become highly sought after by collectors for a few specific reasons. First, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Many of these pennies have been through decades of circulation, resulting in wear and tear. The majority of 1957 pennies you might find in your change jar will likely show signs of this wear. However, a penny in uncirculated or near mint condition is a rare find, and this is where the true value of the coin lies. Uncirculated coins are those that have never been used in regular circulation, meaning they have no signs of wear or damage. Because of the large number of 1957 pennies minted, finding one that's in pristine, uncirculated condition can be difficult. But if you manage to find one, you could be looking at a highly valuable coin. In fact, coins that have been stored carefully and preserved in great condition can fetch significant amounts of money on the open market, but it's not just about the condition of the coin. Another factor that makes the 1957 penny valuable to collectors is the potential for rare minting errors. Coin collectors often seek out coins with unique characteristics, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or other design variations. These errors occur when the minting process doesn't go as planned, resulting in a coin that's different from the others. For example, a 1957 penny with a double die error could be worth much more than a standard issue coin. These errors are rare, and when discovered, they can significantly increase a coin's value. The 1957 penny is also of great interest to those who are working on completing a full set of wheat pennies. As the last year of the Wheat Penny series, the 1957 coin represents the end of an era. It's the last of its kind, making it a key piece for collectors looking to complete their collection of these iconic coins. For collectors who focus on completing a set of wheat pennies, finding the 1957 penny in excellent condition or with a rare error is a prized achievement. Now, let's talk about the big question: how much could a 1957 U.S. Liberty 1-cent coin be worth today? As with most coins, the value of a 1957 penny is largely determined by its condition and rarity. Most 1957 pennies in average circulated condition are worth only a few cents, maybe a couple of dollars if they're in decent shape. But when you start talking about a 1957 penny that's in mint or near mint condition, or one that has a rare minting error, the value skyrockets. And now for the moment you've been waiting for: if you have a 1957 Liberty 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition or one with a rare minting error, you could be holding a coin worth an incredible $120,000. Yes, that's right, $120,000 for a single 1957 penny. It's hard to believe that something as simple as a penny can carry such immense value, but that's the beauty of rare and well-preserved coins. The combination of the coin's age, rarity, and condition can make it a real treasure for collectors. So, what should you do if you have any 1957 pennies lying around? Take a closer look at them. If you have one in exceptional condition or, even better, with a rare minting error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. It's always a good idea to keep an eye on your collection and look for those hidden gems that might just surprise you. Thank you for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins like the 1957 US Liberty 1-cent coin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future discoveries. We've got plenty more fascinating coins to explore, so be sure to stay tuned for the next exciting video. Until next time, happy collecting!